Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
They entered tonight's game trailing 2-1 in the season series, and they are determined to settle the score.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And even if it's just tying the series, to go out with a win, well, you feel like you came out on top in that situation. So that's their goal tonight.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for three. Rebounded by Dunn. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Harden. The Thunder making their last shot. Leonard outside. Shoots over Holmgren. Leonard shot's good.
Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Outside, Williams. 4-3. Nails it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Harden. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Harden. Some solid defense from Williams. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Leonard pulls down the board. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Up top, Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Dort for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Harden. It's stolen by SGA. Here's Dort. Jacks up with 3. Drains the triple. Dort's got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Leonard on the wing. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
And over time, Leonard has gone from early morning handles to rush hour kind of handles right there. Woo! That's impressive.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
You know what time it is.
From the inbound. And then Harden with the jam.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all three levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Done with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Screen by Leonard. And there's the drive. And then Harden with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Dort outside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Off target with the three.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Lopez, the screen. Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
It's SGA with a drive.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Timeout,
So
timeout.
Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And you've got to give Ivica Zubac a lot of credit for how tough the Clippers have been, Clark.
For sure. I mean, he's a contender for Defensive Player of the Year pretty much year in and year out. He controls the defensive backboards, does a great job on the offensive glass. And his pick and roll chemistry with Harden is already terrific and is getting better game by game.
So both teams changing it up here. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And Mitchell with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Lopez. Here's Jones. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Brian, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Los Angeles.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Outside Mitchell. Tries it from 19. No good. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Right side Harden. Pulls it from the top of the key. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Quarter number 2 and just over a minute of play.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Harden hits them both. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Leonard outside. Over Williams. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Dort, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Left side, Harden. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Williams looking around. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Oh, Leonard with the highlight reel dunk.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Holmgren outside. Right side, Williams. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Leonard outside. Pass to Collins. Outside Harden. Back to Collins. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Collins with the rebound. The Clippers trail. Here's Bogdanovich. No good. That would have tied it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's SGA. Give him 8. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. 3-pointer. Harden can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
Leonard outside. Off with the layup. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Right side, Williams. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. And here's Holmgren. Collins comes with a double. It's stolen by Dunn. Here comes Kawhi. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Back to SGA. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. He's perfect from the line this time. Clippers trail by 5. Now here's Brogdon. No points yet. Here's Bogdanovich. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Well within his arsenal. Bogdanovich doesn't hesitate when given the mid-range jump shot.
Here's SGA. Shot from the mid-range. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back over to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And it's Beal with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. To the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jalen Williams.
A big physical guy with an undeniably silky stroke. Brook Lopez is a force to be reckoned with at both ends of the floor.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. And Lopez drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Wallace outside. Caruso outside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Beal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers.
34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Clippers trade. Brogdon with the ball. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thunder out in front, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Now Harden. Pass to Leonard for the lead. Leonard beyond the line.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Shot from the inbound. SGA using that size.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now, this is SGA doing what he does best, applying pressure to the defense with his pure scoring ability.
Good on both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Leonard. Lots of room. Tips it up. Second chance shot. Now here's Harden. Hounded by Wiggins. Clock at 6. Here's Collins. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Williams. Pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your player.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Paul?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
That's good from Harden.
Harden's a guy who really had an old man's game back when he was a young man. It worked then, and it certainly is working now.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. From downtown, it's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers in the lead. Fires the 3. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Some room here for Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 7 points for Jalen Williams. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Harden misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out to the wing. Holmgren outside. SGA with it. He's picked up by Jones. Williams from long range. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
Out of bounds.
It's a close game here in L.A. Harden scanning the floor. Lopez, the screen. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Lopez in the post. Banked it in off the glass. Lopez has got 8.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Now here's Mitchell. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Caruso. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Beal outside. Back to Brogdon. Here's Harden. 14 points for him. Count it.
And you want the ball in Harden's hands when the clock is low. He's cool under pressure and can get you a good shot.
Pass to Dort. Here's Caruso. Outside Mitchell. Now Dort. Defended by Harden. On the wing, Caruso. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Harden. Beal outside. Pass to Jones. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams' shot is good.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Beal outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. .141 left in the third quarter. Wallace's shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flop.
And you know, at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height, and he gets up pretty good, too.
Caruso outside. Here's Wallace. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
and just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Williams' shot is good. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Brogdon. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Collins has got 12.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles up 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. On the wing, SGA. Over Zubac. Off the left rim and out. Now Harden. Wiggins with a steal. On the break. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Holmgren. Shot by Leonard, no good. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Pass to Caruso. He nails it, and we're tied.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The drive by Harden. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Up the floor. Williams misses. Now Los Angeles with it. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, yeah, Kawhi Leonard. There's still some life left in those limbs.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot. It's rebounded by Zubac.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
And here's Leonard. Here's the three. Doesn't go for him. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub, just playing above the rim.
Outside Harden. Here he goes. Doubled by Hartenstein. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Outside SGA to take the lead. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Rejected by Holmgren.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector. Timeout. They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And timeout called by Ty Lue, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Harden. Out left to the wing. Zubac inside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And then Harden with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Caruso with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And it's Holmgren missing. And here are the Clippers now. Zubac, screen. Harden into the lane. For 3, Collins. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Collins has got 9 points here in the second half. Driving to the basket. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Oklahoma City making a switch here. The Clippers trail. All right, let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Jalen Williams. Allie, what's his status?
Guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strange hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
Outside Harden. 5 to shoot. And he drives in to take the lead. He gets the layup.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
SGA. The first one falls.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Clippers in the lead. Done with it. Here's Harden. Oh, touches it off the glass.
When you really need a score, Harden usually finds a way.
Now Holmgren. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Harden outside. Lopez, the screen. Tries it from 16. Cleared away by Dort. And it's Dort with the ball to the Thunder. Now Wallace. Outside Dort. It's stolen by Dunn. Harden outside. Yes! Using that window.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Holmgren. Oh, he can't get the layup. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Leonard. Here's Lopez. Going to work in the low block.
And what about the composure of Lopez? Fantastic.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jams it home.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down. No need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
And here's Harden. Outside Leonard. He launches. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Outside Dort. Dunn with a steal. So the Clippers win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.